The easiest one has been always in Italy, the retail one. First, because there wasn't any competition from Italians, because the Italians were the developer, but there was no Italian investor interested in retail. And so also Italy has been always a country in the last 20 years with very high level of consumption. And we have had fairly successful international investors. Some of are also here today that entered into the market very quickly and had a great success. And now it is true that there isn't a lot of product available, new product. We are also seeing some potential change in the merchandising mix, potential merchandising mix, trying to get luxury inside. And there is some huge project in the main cities going on, just mentioned because everyone knows well publicly the Westfield project in Milan. And so I think the retail sector certainly will be one of the top of the list for the international investor. I am afraid that there will be not a lot of product available, but I believe that the performance of this sector will be fairly good in the next future. On the office side, instead, there is a lot that could be done because there is, as Parnasi was saying, a lot of potential there. There is no quality product available, and we see that when a developer is able to overcome all the issue in repositioning a building or constructing a new building, there is a great success. We have an example with the Parnasi development in Rome, with the Heinz development in Milan. New quality product has a great appeal to international investors. Here the problem is that there aren't much. So I think the office will be still concentrated in Milan and Rome. These are the most liquid market, a more transparent one. Here we have a huge problem of stock. And not different is logistic, where again we have seen a strong decrease in the rent, but it is true that there are some very specific point where it makes sense to have a logistic platform in Italy. One is certainly the one around Piacenza, also the other one around Verona, and there we see some rationalization, but again the market is fairly small. I think the main question for all the market is that as soon as some credit availability come back on the development, and if we're able to easier the process of repositioning, there is a huge amount of work to be done. I've been fairly impressed yesterday going through London from the number of working that is going on in a city like London, that I mean everyone can say that it seems in a very good shape, but a lot of things are going on, and I think is what we need in Italy, and because there is a lot of potential. Certainly we don't suffer of too much stock that has been created and not used, and certainly we need a credit line in place, but that would be extremely helpful for all sectors.